Hi guys, welcome to Jadestonetarot. Today we'll be doing full moon messages for the full moon in Sagittarius. I'll have everything linked in the description if you want to follow me on my Instagram and TikTok, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, and also the timestamps for each of the zodiac signs. Let's get right into this and see what messages need to come through. And yeah. Alright Aries, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Alright. Alright, Aries, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding this full moon in Sagittarius. We'll pull one major arcana. We have the Hermit, so you might be in a very reflective energy right now. There's a lot on your mind, a lot that you're reflecting on, and you might need to really sit down, have some quiet time, meditate, and you need some time alone. Spirit is telling you, go be by yourself for the night, for the evening. Get yourself your favorite drink and have just some time out to relax, okay? Because you might just come across some really interesting information or new ideas. We have the Topsy-Turvets out here, number 51. So there might be a situation that you're reflecting on that requires you to look at things from another perspective, okay? So there's some insight that you'll be getting through this full moon. It'll be illuminating a different perspective, a different viewpoint for you, and it will provide you with a new sense of understanding, and also maybe will help you change the outcome of a situation that maybe hasn't been going the best for you or hasn't been the most favorable. You are able to manipulate the energy to work out in your favor, Aries. So let's see. We also have the Unicorn. Okay, all right. So this is definitely like the energy of really connecting to your intuition, your higher self. And like I said, you gotta spend some time alone for a moment to really just gather your thoughts. We have the full moon that appears in this Unicorn card, which talks about illumination and illuminating the truth. What is your truth? What do you believe? What beliefs do you have that don't serve you, that aren't actually the truth, or maybe old projections, or what's it called? Programming. Programming from childhood, society, etc., etc. Like unlearning those beliefs and those patterns that don't serve you. This is also the energy of your intuition. Again, like I was saying, like your intuition will be providing you with some answers that will be bringing you a lot of clarity, okay? So take some time to contemplate tonight, or whenever you come across this reading, take some time to really sit with yourself, sit with your thoughts. If there's any questions that you've been having or trying to get clarity on or insight on, you will be getting those answers very, very soon, okay? Messages for Aries, we have break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing and rewriting the future. So like I said, you have the ability to redirect your energy to change the outcome of a situation that maybe hasn't been the best for you. It just requires you to reconnect with yourself, get clear with the situation, what's going on, what needs to change, what is your desired outcome, okay? So what's going on, what's your desired outcome, and what steps do you need to take in order to get there, right? That's what needs to happen here. What do you need to break away from? What doesn't serve you? What are you need to let go or forgive or heal or address or acknowledge? Like there is some sort of pattern that you're becoming aware of, and this full moon in Sagittarius can help you see the bigger picture so that you can crush those blocks, those chains that have been holding you back, Aries. All right, so that was very beautiful. I like that energy. You have the power to redirect your life, to change your life, and it all starts from within, right? Change in all areas, it starts from within. Work within, and then your actions, and then your actions will impact others. It will impact your loved ones, your friends, your family, your community, worldwide. It all starts from within. You want to change the world, you have to change yourself, all right? That is a beautiful message, and I love that the Spirit card came out, just indicating how protected you really are, Aries. And yeah, so that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out your other placements, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Taurus, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Taurus regarding the full moon in Sag, we have the Hierophant, your energy coming through, Taurus. All right. So this full moon in Sagittarius is making you take a look at your commitments, your relationships, your romance, your money, as well as your higher knowing, your higher wisdom and information that will be coming to you. You might be unlocking some sort of insight or a different perspective that will impact your commitments in some sort of way. Let's see. Messages for Taurus, Sun rising Venus in the month. Oh, sorry. I'm so used to doing these monthly readings. Messages for Taurus regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What do my Taurians need to know regarding this energy that's taking place for Taurus? Messages for Taurus in this full moon in Sag. Taurus, Sun, rising Venus. What are the messages they need to know regarding the full moon in Sagittarius? There we go. The crow. Well, this talks about spiritual knowledge and information that's coming into you. So definitely fitting. Really connecting with your higher self. Could be connecting to your wow, I feel like I can't speak and shuffle at the same time. Multitasking. Connecting with your ancestors, connecting with the spiritual realm. You might be very interested in doing more research towards having a deeper understanding. Wow, unity coming out. That's all about connection towards everything in the world, in the universe. Like, this is all about energetic connection to everything and how everything has its own part to play. Think about it like a song that you listen to. There's all these different layers, all these different beats and effects, and like, you know, it's all part of the song. It's kind of like you are part of this whole collective experience, and like, you may feel like you're insignificant, but actually you are just as important as everything else that's a part of this song. I feel like I'm just talking mumbo jumbo, you guys. Like, let me just pull one more card. We have Awakening. Okay, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. So really the energy with this full moon that's taking place for you, Taurus, is like, there's this awakening that you're going through, that you've been going through, and this full moon in Sagittarius is helping you awaken to this deeper level of understanding towards yourself, especially your spirituality. Okay, your spirituality, your religious beliefs, things in that aspect. You are really diving deeper to understand your purpose. Why are you here? There's like a new way of being, of living, that you will be stepping into the next month or so. You might be making some changes regarding, you know, even just like your own personal beliefs, and your perspective on just life itself is changing, and you're realizing how everything is really connected. And sorry, Taurus, I was just dealing with some interruptions, but so with this full moon in Sagittarius, it's really helping you with your spiritual knowledge and information. It's allowing you to open your mind and open your perspective to new information, new knowledge, connecting to your spiritual beliefs, religious beliefs, and you're just like awakening to your gifts and abilities. You have them, everybody has them, everybody has their intuition, everybody has their own abilities. It's just a matter of if you're open to exploring them. And I feel like if you've been contemplating it, if you've been considering, you know, picking up your own deck cards or learning more about astrology or palm reading, tea leaf reading, whatever, you name it, then this is a sign like, yeah, go for it. It is part of even your ancestral lineage. You might find out that, you know, a great grandmother, your mother, even your fucking father might have been interested in that kind of stuff, and maybe you're uncovering that, or maybe you're there's just this curiosity that you have about learning more and connecting more with yourself, with your intuition, and with your ancestors. It's a really beautiful energy. And yeah, okay. So that's what I got for you, Taurus. I hope that this was helpful or insightful, that you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below. Check out your other placements, and I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Gemini, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Messages for Gemini, Sun, rising Venus regarding the full moon in Sag. What do my Geminis need to know? Show me clearly. Ooh, we got Death coming out. So With this full moon in Sagittarius, you can expect some really significant changes that require you to let go. There's something new that's beginning for you in the next 30 days or so, and this is part of this transition that you've been going through. I think we've been talking about that as of recently in your readings, like you've been going through some pretty important changes and adjustments that are taking place, and this full moon in Sagittarius is allowing you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. And yeah, you're ready for something new. We have the earthworm coming out. Remember to stay grounded, but this is all about expansion. And although it's new energy for you and you might feel a little bit uncomfortable, right? Changes requiring you to let go, requiring you to surrender to what's out of your control. It can be scary, it can be intimidating, but it's really important that you are open to the changes. We have Lost Ghana coming out, number 39. Lost Ghana is all about either explore the areas in your current circumstances that you haven't explored yet, or it's time to branch out and do something completely different. So it's either like there's still more to your situation that you can explore and do more like digging and diving and deep to other levels, or if you've already done that and it's just not for you, then it's time to pack your bag, it's time to explore, it's time to expand in different ways than you have before, okay? So this is Lost Gun is all about like learning something new, and that's the energy of the earthworm. It's like you are learning something new, or this full moon in Sagittarius is helping you with this new journey that you're stepping into. And yeah, okay, it's a little scary, it's a little uncomfortable. You could even be going through a bit of an ego death for some, right? It's pretty powerful energy though. Very transformative, I gotta say. And it's is there anything else? We have trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So Gemini, if you could have anything, if you could pursue anything in your life and there's no ifs, ands, or buts, nothing that could stop you, nothing that would be impossible, what would you do? On this full moon in Sag, take some time out to contemplate that. If there was no limitation, if there's no restriction, what would you do with your life? If money wasn't an issue, if circumstances worldwide wasn't an issue, if this wasn't, like, if there was no limit, what would you do? What would be the first thing that you would do? Take some time to think about it. Because this would be a really good time. I feel like the soil for you is extremely fertile. It's funny because the earthworm came out and I seen some today. I was walking in the rain. It was so refreshing. Highly recommend. And earthworms are a sign of fertility, right? They help replenish the garden. They help bring nutrients and decompose into the garden so that the garden, or the ground, I guess, can flourish. So the energy I feel from this, Gemini, is, yeah, so you're going through some changes. Maybe some of you have gone through some loss and it's uncomfortable and you're going through these changes, but this is clearing a fresh path for you to plant any seed that you desire, any intention that you want for yourself, for your future. The time is now, and you're so supported, and you really need to trust your path and just trust the process, even if it doesn't make sense right now. Even these changes that are taking place, even if you're not really favoring them, right? Maybe it's really difficult, maybe it's really hard, but just to really trust that this is all part of your journey and that this is leading to something really amazing. All right. So that's the energy for this full moon in Sagittarius. If this resonated and you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to check out your other placements and I'll let you go. Thanks for watching. Cancer, let's see what full moon messages need to come through for you. For Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What's going on for my Cancerians? What are the messages they need here right now? Messages for Cancer regarding this full moon in Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess. Well, isn't that fitting? Really connecting to your intuition. Cancer, ruled by the moon. Your intuition is guiding you to some deep inner knowledge, deep inner knowing. Let's see how this plays out. This is Piscean energy. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. So really pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, as well as even paying attention to your dreams. Messages that you, ooh, Panther coming out. Pay attention to the messages that are in your dream as they give you clues, little hints to what's going on and what's yet to come. With the Panther coming out, that is the element of fire. This is the energy of asking you, Cancer, what do you need to let go? What do you need to remove from your life? What do you need to purify that does not resonate with you any longer? It can be a mindset, it can be a belief, it can be emotions that you need to release, especially if you've been keeping your emotions hidden to yourself. Maybe you gotta express it, maybe you gotta address it, maybe you gotta release it, feel it, right? But there's something that you got to release. You got 2 cards out here. We have Flap the Footer, number 58, and Iris of the Rainbow. So the sooner you let go or release or express or address, so the sooner that you acknowledge whatever this is, the sooner that you become aware of a lesson, the sooner that you connect with your intuition, the sooner the situation, the storm will pass. Now, Flap the Footer, this talks about the need to ground yourself through the changes that are taking place, through the things that you gotta release, maybe some triggers, maybe some things that you're needing to heal or remove or disconnect from. You really need to ground yourself, especially when you're trying to connect with your intuition, connecting with your higher self, calming the mind, meditating. You need to ground yourself. You need to calm your mind. You need to get rooted, especially with this full moon energy. It might be very chaotic for you. It might be very stressful or overwhelming or emotional for you, right? So you're really needing to root yourself, ground yourself. You know, I'm talking like give yourself a foot massage, you know, paint your toes, you know, purify yourself by walking on the ground barefoot. That's a good idea. I'm going to do that later. I went walking in the rain earlier today. It was very nice, but highly recommend. Go outside, do some grounding, because you need it. Spirit says you need it. So Cancer, go ground yourself. Here's your little root singing chakra with my singing bowl. You need some grounding, okay? I'm not getting too much from this. Pay attention to your intuition, remove some shit. This full moon is helping you become aware of what you got to release, and you really just got to get grounded, get in the present. Look at how chill Flap the Footer is just sitting there, chilling, vibing, enjoying just being in the present, right? So it's like you got to just get back into the present, root yourself, take good care of yourself, especially if you've been feeling a little bit crabby, a little bit annoyed or frustrated. Time to just kind of go isolation. Spend some time alone. You need some time out. You need a break. You need to rest. You need to sleep. You need to take good care of yourself. Any challenges that you've been facing or dealing with currently the last 72 hours, give or take, it's going to pass really soon. There might be some things we got to address. There might be some things we got to feel, release, express, get it out of the way. It will pass. Ground yourself. It's all going to work out. That's your quick, sweet, short little message for you, Cancer. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you check out your other placements. And I'm going to let you go. Thank you for watching. Take care. Leo, let's see what full moon messages need to come through for you. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what's going on for my Leos regarding the full moon in Sagittarius? What do my Leos need to know based off this current energy? We have the star coming out, Aquarius energy, your counterpart. This full moon in Sagittarius is helping you recognize your goals, your dreams, and your ambitions, helping you recognize the steps that you need to take to get there, as well as helping you step into the most authentic self you could ever be. There's healing taking place. There's patience taking place. It just feels very peaceful, feels very harmonious. Let's see what else needs to come out, but that is Aquarius energy. Things are just looking pretty balanced for you. You might be getting some sort of recognition during this time. It's awesome. It feels like it's a nice release of any chaotic energy, any stressful times. You're feeling pretty hopeful about the future. You're feeling pretty hopeful with where you're at, where things are going. Your last few readings have been intense. Your last reading that I just uploaded this morning was really positive. So make sure you go give that a listen, because for those that were really going through it, it looks like things are about to change for the better. Really positive, really soon. We have the raccoon. We have the hyena. So yeah, this is all about you guys really needing to tap into your truest self, really coming clean with who you are, how you've been showing up in the world, Have you been honest with yourself? Have you been hiding an aspect of yourself? This full moon in Sagittarius is illuminating who you really are. And it's asking you to not be afraid to actually show yourself. Okay, let me see what else needs to come out. We're going to pull a fairy message to go along with this. But yeah, it's like it's illuminating what you've been hiding, what you've been struggling with accepting. This is allowing you to accept and to see yourself and appreciate yourself and love yourself for who you are. And that's been a message that's been ongoing for you guys for the last few weeks. So pretty fitting with this full moon in Sag is helping you let go of anything that does not serve you, especially your fears. We have the Green Woman. This is all about just like unleashing yourself and really being who you truly are. Like authenticity is just screaming through these cards. Green Woman and the Stars, just like really unleashing yourself and not giving so many fucks. Sorry about the the squeaky floor upstairs. Not giving so many fucks about what other people think about you, and just being yourself and having fun and being creative and being more playful and lighthearted instead of being so serious. This full moon in Sagittarius in the next couple days, next few weeks are really gonna, this is a turning point for you, Leo, where you're gonna start to see such a positive shift in your energy and how you feel on the inside, and just things seem to be lightening up for you. The load that you've been carrying, things are lightening up for you, okay? I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That's so awesome. Okay, last card. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So that's another thing that you need to be aware of, and what is being brought to your attention with this full moon in Sagittarius is the boundaries that you set, and that also tying in with Saturn retrograde. So pretty interesting themes coming up here. The boundaries that you set in your relationships, what you will and will not tolerate, and like again, really just learning to know your worth and stand your ground and not settling for less than what you know you deserve. Point blank, period, right? Know your worth, know your value, and do not settle for the bare minimum or breadcrumbs. Protect your energy. That's another message coming through to you, Leo. Could be connected with a Sag. You may have Sag placements in your chart. Protect your energy. Okay, especially around this time, because you might be feeling really, really sensitive to those that are around you, the energies that are around you. So be very careful with who you're surrounding yourself with, what you're intaking, what you're watching, what you're listening to, who you are around. Like, just protect your energy, okay? Especially when it comes to you really stepping into your authentic self. The people who you surround yourself with do have an impact. And if you feel like you can't truly be yourself with the people that are in your life, then there's some deep contemplation of the things that may need to change for you. If you feel like you can't be yourself with the people that are around you, something needs to change, right? I'm not talking about you need to change. I'm talking about your surroundings gotta change, right? That's unfair to you to try to pretend or change yourself to fit into a mold that you actually aren't. So that's what I got for you, Leo. If this resonated, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you check out your other placements, and I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care. Virgo, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Rising, Venus. What do they need to know regarding this full moon in Sagittarius? Show me clearly. Messages for Virgo regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What's going on for my Virgos? What do they need to know right now? We have the Tower. Ooh, okay, so this full moon in Sagittarius could be bringing some really significant change for you. It's requiring you to surrender. It's requiring you to let go. You might be dealing with a Gemini, because Gemini had death. So kind of like a similar vibe that I'm picking up on, and you both are ruled by Mercury. So perhaps this full moon in Sagittarius is kind of creating some sort of change in your personal life. Changes that maybe you don't expect or that you don't see coming, but it's really requiring you to just let go of whatever doesn't serve you, okay? This is the energy of Scorpio coming through. Could be connected with a Scorpio. We may have Scorpio placements. But yeah, needless to say, full moon in Sag is bringing change to your life, but it will bring positive change down the line, although initially it may come to you as a shock or something that you may not see coming. In the long term, this is for your highest good, so just keep that in mind, Virgo, okay? Messages for Virgo. We have the Lizard, all right, and let me pull you a fairy message to go along with this. So the Lizard talks about really needing to have some time alone. Have some time to yourself. Connect with your own inner artist. For my artists out there, anyone who is creative in any way, shape, or form, this would be a really good time to express this energy outwards, channel it out into a creative project. We have the Guardian at the Gate, number 3, coming out. So like I was saying, this is a great time to get creative. And also, Guardian at the Gate talks about stepping into this new direction or a different path that you're switching course, or you're switching lanes, basically. So this is going to be a pretty significant time, or June itself, the month of June. Although this is your full moon message, full moon, this is like kind of playing out for the next few weeks. So perhaps there might be some sort of change that comes into your life that changes the path that you're on. We have take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So with this full moon in Sagittarius, it's asking you to slow down, take a break, take time out to rest, take it easy on yourself. Get your composure, especially as you're going through some changes, some shifts. You got to get ready. You got to prepare for what's yet to come, okay? And I believe, what was your reading about that I just uploaded today? I don't even remember. I don't remember at all. I don't even remember the title. But I believe... I can't tell you, actually. I don't remember at all. So, never mind. Not going to reference it. Go check it out, though. But Spirit is telling you on this full moon in Sagittarius, take some time out to rest. Take some time out to contemplate what you want for your future. Seems like you're kind of at a crossroad. You have a choice if you want to stay where you are currently. If you're happy with where things are, great, awesome. If you're not, there's the opportunity for you to make some changes, some adjustments, and it seems like there's a lot of support from the universe, and that there will be openings for you to change your life. If you want that, right? If you want that. For some, even if you don't want it, it's still coming in anyways. Sometimes you can't stop the tower from falling, right? If something in your life is not resonating with you, or it's not part of your higher purpose, sometimes it's out of your control, right? The tower is simply some event that is out of your control, or change that's out of your control. And you got to just surrender, take a break, catch your breath, reconnect to your own abilities, especially your spirituality too. Take a break, relax, surrender to the change. It's all going to work out for you. So this full moon in Sag is really just asking you, step back, take a step back, relax, and surrender. All right, it's full moon in Sag asking you to surrender. Just surrender. It's all going to work out for you. Have faith, have trust. That's what I got for you. I was going to call you Leo. So sorry. That's what I got for you, Virgo. If you found this helpful or insightful, let me know. Check out your other placements, and I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for watching. Hey Libra, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius for Libra, Sun, Rising, Venus. What's going on for my Libras? What do they need to know right now regarding the full moon in Sagittarius? Show me clearly, what do my Libras need to know right now? Very quiet. Spirit's like, no messages. We have the Devil coming out. All right, so this full moon in Sagittarius is helping you free yourself from something that's been holding you back. A mindset, a belief, a situation, a person, an environment, something in your life that's been negative, that's been toxic, that's been draining you. Full moons are all about letting go. Full moons are all about illumination and releasing. And so with the Devil coming out, this is Capricorn energy. This full moon is helping you free yourself of some sort of toxicity in your life, banishing the demon for good. Okay, so pretty strong, pretty intense energy, but it must go. It does not belong. All right, say goodbye. Bye-bye. Never again. Talk to the hand. Messages for Libra regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. We have the Crow. All right, so some spiritual information, knowledge, intuition coming through. Got to pay attention to it. Got to be open to receive, though, okay? There are messages trying to come through you, signs, symbols, synchronicities, messages coming through even in the dreams from your higher self, from your angels, your ancestors, but you have to be open and receptive to receiving the messages, okay? Your intuition might be picking up on something. You got to pay attention to it. Do not ignore it. Do not try to second guess yourself or, you know, over intellectualize. Oh, I'm just overreacting. I'm just reading too far into this. It's just a coincidence. No, it's not. No, it's not. Here's your message. It's not a coincidence. Okay? So, let's see what else needs to come out. for Libra regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. It's like maybe you're finding out with this full moon in Sag, you're realizing your intuition about a person, a situation was spot on. Messages for Libra regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Messages for Libra. Okay. We got 2 cards. We have Sylvanus, which is all about the truth, and the Singer of Connection. Okay, so for some, it's like this full moon is making you become aware of a relationship, a connection in your life, because that's what the Singer of Connection talks about. It's about your relationships. Sylvanus is all about the truth. Truth versus illusions and secrets, and also like perhaps excuses or... yeah, it's like there's some sort of truth about a connection, a relationship in your life that's unhealthy, that you are becoming aware of the reality of a situation, and you are being met with some sort of choice or some sort of decision, or like bringing truth to a situation. Okay, let me pull you a Work Your Light Oracle to go along with this, but the numbers 34 and number 6. Let's see if this will tie in with this message for Libra on the full moon in Sagittarius. So perhaps something needs to change in a relationship. We have Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone, ancient ancestors stand beside you. I definitely feel like that ties in with Crow, and I just want to pull one more for you. All right, Break the Chain. Yeah, this came up for Aries, so if you have any Aries placements, give it a listen. Break the Chain, ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. So this is tying in with the Devil, Sylvanus, and the Singer of Connection. It's like, this is the energy with the full moon in Sagittarius. It's helping you rewrite your future. It's helping you let some shit go that does not serve you. This is bringing truth to your life so that you know what areas need to change, where you need to establish better boundaries, where you need to really stand firm and know your worth, know your value. So this full moon in Sag is helping you let go of all the crap that really doesn't serve you, especially in your relationships. And then kind of tying back in with the Crow, Keepers of the Earth, your ancient ancestors stand beside you. With the Crow coming out, this is like I was saying, your intuition, your spirituality, and deepening your connection towards yourself and your own inner knowing, your own inner truth, and also connecting deeper to your ancestors, to those who have passed on, but energetically they're watching over you, they're protecting you, they're around you always. And this is the energy of connecting deeper towards the other realms. I want to say like the veil is pretty thin, right? So this is a great time to really establish that connection to them if you are open to it. The opportunities are there, you just got to be the one to reach out, right? They're waiting on you, right? They're not going to force it unless you are ready and willing and open to connecting with them. So I just want to pass on the message like, hey, whenever you're ready, Libra, whenever you're ready to connect with your guides, your ancestors, your spirit team, they're waiting. Whenever you're ready. Maybe this full moon in Sag is helping you or making you feel ready for that. So just want to pass on the message, okay? That is what I got for you, Libra. If this was insightful, let me know. If you enjoyed, let me know. Your June reading will be uploaded tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, check out your other placements too if you're interested. Thanks so much for watching. All right, Scorpio, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What's going on for my Scorpios? What do they need to know? Any insight, wisdom, guidance for Scorpio regarding the full moon in Sagittarius? What do my Scorpios need to know right now? Ooh, we got the Chariot. Confident as ever, moving forward, taking some sort of action, movement. It's go time. Let's go. This is the energy of Cancer coming through. So this full moon in Sag is helping you become more confident within yourself. It's helping you, go after what it is that really matters, whatever really lights up your heart. And you're so supported and you're ready. So let's see what other messages we need to come through for you. We got the Bat coming out. Okay. Transformation, letting go, being reborn, ready to step into this new, improved, empowered energy. And this is all about letting go. This is a very Scorpionic card, and there's the full moon in this card. So the full moon in Sagittarius is helping you accept situations from your past. It's helping you release what doesn't serve you. It's helping you really just welcome the new life. Moving the fuck on, leaving the past in the past. I believe that was what we were talking about in the reading that I'll upload for you tomorrow. I just did that prior to these moon readings that I've just been doing. I don't even remember what your reading was about now, even though I just did it like an hour ago. I don't remember, Scorpio, but I believe it was like, let's leave the past in the past. And this full moon in Sag is helping you do that, right? It's helping you let that go. It's helping you see things exactly as it is. Your intuition's on point, paying attention to the messages that come through to you intuitively. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams. But yeah, it's just like, you know what you want, and you're gonna go after it, and it's a very transformative time for you. Always transforming, Scorpio. We have Arvel Parvit, Pirate, if I can read. This is a message of all about communication. Communicating towards others, communication coming through, messages that are coming through. Let me pull Work Your Light Oracle and see if there's anything else before I talk about that. But Arvel Parrot. Why do I want to say Parvel? I don't know. That's all about communication, how you speak. I need more context. That's the thing. Get grounded, empaths, highly sensitive, and connect with nature. So perhaps this is, your guidance is divinely guided at the bottom. So Arvel Parrot is about spiritual knowledge coming in. I actually feel like this is talking about communication towards your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit team, your spirit guides. I feel like you really need to get grounded so that you can receive the messages that need to come through to you, that will help you on your journey to take action towards where you're supposed to be, where you're supposed to go. Basically, you are being divinely guided, and the information that's coming to you is coming through to you on a deeper level, and you need to quiet the mind. You need to get grounded. Maybe go out in nature, get some fresh air, go stand on the ground barefoot on some grass. Do some grounding exercises, Scorpio. Really quiet the mind. Spend some time alone. Even the bat does recommend like waking up before the sun and watching the sunrise, where everybody's sleeping, is quiet. Listen to the birds wake up with the sun. It's like a peaceful time. So maybe some of you need to like do that. But yeah, it's like definitely, Scorpio, the energy I'm picking up for you around this full moon in Sag is like there's some really important messages that your spirit team has for you, but you need to quiet the mind. You need to get grounded. There's important information that you'll be receiving around this time, so be open and be receptive, because this information that comes through to you, or that's arriving to you, or that you're receiving, is going to help you get prepared for what's yet to come, or for what you're taking action towards. And I believe, now that I'm remembering kind of what your reading was about, which I'm uploading tomorrow, it was about like taking some sort of action and like major movement, or making major moves, and like being unstoppable, like being a driving force. So like that's kind of like a little taste for the reading I'll upload for you tomorrow, and it's kind of tying in. So maybe that full moon in Sag is really aiding this journey that you are embodying, that you're stepping into. And there's so many distractions right now. Please. I've got to wrap these fucking reads up. All right, Scorpio. Getting so distracted. That's what I got for you. Make sure you check out your other placements. Let me know if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care. All right, Sag, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in your sign. Full moon in Sagittarius. We have the High Priestess come out. Piscean energy. So really needing to tap into your intuition, take some time out to quiet the mind, spend some time alone, and let the messages come through to you, okay? There's information that is going to be revealed to you, especially since this full moon is in your sign. You're going to be getting a lot of clarity, a lot of intuitive knowledge, a lot of intuitive information. Pay attention, okay? Be open to receiving the messages. You guys are extremely spiritual, and I believe the reading that I did for you earlier, which I'll be uploading tomorrow, it was a very interesting energy. It was all about curiosity and expanding and knowledge and information that you'll be uncovering. And so I feel like this full moon in Sag is going to be very significant for you guys. It's going to be really positive. And let me pull you some animal cards, an animal card to go along with this. But yeah, it's like really being open to your intuition. Messages for Sagittarius regarding the full moon in Sag. What do they need to know? Show me clearly. Messages for Sagittarius regarding this full moon. sea serpent coming out. This is a very healing, releasing energy. So the full moon in Sag is helping you release any emotions that you've been bottling up or that you've been keeping to yourself. This is a great time for you to just let it go. Let those emotions out, let them flow. And this is helping you really heal, helping you forgive. Even something about like a mother figure coming up, like learning to really forgive them or to heal or to connect deeper to more of your feminine side, because this is a very feminine energy. Plus the moon is the feminine, the mother, fourth house, Cancerian energy. So this is like healing any cycle in your life that is unhealthy or that's been keeping you stuck. Becoming aware of your subconscious, becoming aware of habits that you have that were so ingrained in you, unlearning those patterns. And I just realized I gotta put water in my oil diffuser. Give me a second. All right. All right, let me pull you a fair message to go along with this. But this is the energy of spirit coming out. Also your sacral. So lots of healing, lots of releasing. Very important time for you, Sag. Messages for Sagittarius regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What do my Sagittarius need to know regarding this energy? There's healing, there's forgiveness taking place, there's illumination taking place, there's truth coming to light. Your own inner truths taking place. We have the fairy godmother. Oh, I love that energy. See, lots of feminine kind of energy around you. Very protected. There might even be like a someone who's passed on, who's more of like a feminine energy. Maybe this is a grandmother or a mother or a great grandmother or even way back ancestor type of energy of like someone who's been watching over you. And this is like a message saying like, hey, oh, they're around, they're protecting you, they're guiding you, they're helping you. So just keep that in mind. But the fairy godmother, this talks about good luck. This talks about good fortune and blessings coming in. So, I mean, you can't complain about that. This talks about spreading kindness and spreading generosity when you can, and it being returned to you. What you put out is what you get. And yeah, the fairy godmother is just like, it's a message saying just do the right thing. Just do the right thing and you will be rewarded for that. It's really, really sweet. It's a really gentle, caring, loving, nurturing energy. And you also, this is another message of like, you right now with current circumstances, you may feel like you don't have any options, you may feel like you don't have any choices, or that you're left with no choice, and then like last minute you're blessed with options, you're blessed with another choice. So I don't know how that might apply to your situation, Sag. You might feel like you're stuck in a situation that you have no way out, and then last minute blessing comes in and it's like you have another option. It's like, oh my god, big relief, big weight off your shoulders. So just another message I want to pass on. All right, messages for Sag regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Anything else my Saggies need to know? We have the great gatherings all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. This is beautiful. This just wraps this reading up with a nice little bow. Intuition on point. You'll be receiving messages, you'll be getting the clarity, you'll be getting the guidance to show you the way, where you're supposed to be, and how it's all gonna work out, okay? So although right now things might not be set in stone, or there might be some confusion or uncertainties or some worries, stresses, etc., it's all going to work out. Your intuition will be guiding you. You'll be getting the truth. You'll be getting the intuitive hits that will help you choose which path to go, what to do. Like you're going to figure it out, okay? And this is also the energy of connecting with your soul tribe and people who are part of your path, people who are part of, you know, this journey that you're on. They'll help you along the way. And you might even like cross paths with like a stranger who's like a fairy godmother, and like they help you in some sort of way, or they help direct you in some sort of way. And again, like it's all just working itself out, and there's nothing you got to do but sit back, relax, surrender, and just let things happen, okay? So just have trust, have faith. Everything's working out for you, Sag. All right, that's the message that I need to pass on for you. If you enjoyed, let me know. Make sure you check out your other placements, and I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for watching. Capricorn, let's see what messages need to come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. See what's going on for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sag. What do my Capricorns need to know right now? Show me clearly. Messages for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon. We have judgment coming up. So this full moon in Sagittarius, it could be bringing up some things from your past. You might be looking at some past experiences, memories that you have been reflecting on, looking back at, and you also have some sort of choice that will be affecting your future. So this full moon in Sagittarius is bringing this illumination that will help you make this choice. Okay, let's see how this is gonna play out in this little mini read. Okay, messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding this full moon in Sag. What do they need to know? Show me clearly. Messages for Capricorn. You might be getting some sort of information or knowledge that will change the path that you're on or affect decisions that you have coming up. We have the lizard and the hummingbird. So see, the hummingbird talks about returning to something from your past. This does talk about returning to what fulfills you, what nourishes you, what uplifts you, recharges you. But another thing is like, this is also the energy of returning to something or revisiting something that you've forgotten about. Now, for some, it's unrelated to anything from your past, any person from your past. This could be returning to a dream or a project, or like you're picking something back up that you've once forgot about, or maybe you had responsibilities, so you had to push that to the side. And now there's the energy where it's like, hey, pick up that creative project that you started and never finished, you know? So some of you, this is a message coming through. It's like, finish that art project, finish that thing that you put off to the side or that you've been procrastinating on doing, especially revolving around some sort of thing that you're passionate about. This is all about returning to that inner artist. So for some, it's like, I'm actually just kind of picking up on the energy. It's like there's some sort of forgotten dream or something that you really enjoyed doing that you forgot about or you pushed aside. And with the full moon in Sag, this is like a reminder being like, hey, don't forget about this thing, this passion, this dream, this talent, this hobby, this skill, this gift that you have. Return to it, pick it back up. If that's a musical instrument, pick that back up, start learning how to play that piano, start finish what you started, Capricorn. That's the energy I'm kind of picking up from this. Let me pull you a fairy message to go along. Oops, that was me. I'm not taking that. Any fairy messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding this full moon in Sagittarius? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sag. We have the Singer of Initiation. So this is all about new energy and initiating something new. So again, I'm just picking up like there's a project that you have forgotten about, that you push aside, or that you have unfinished. You got to finish it. Like I'm picking up on the energy. Like you got to finish that project, whatever it is that you started that you haven't finished. You better start working on that. You better finish it the next few days, next few months. Okay, no rush, right? Take your time with it, but you better start putting energy towards that thing, okay? It's a masterpiece, whatever it is that you've been working on, or pick it back up, okay? Pick it back up. This is a strong message. Like, pick it up, finish it, okay? Finish what you started, Capricorn. Any other messages for Capricorn? Work your light oracle for Capricorn. Any other messages for Capricorn regarding the full moon in Sag? We have Council of Light, divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realms. Take a break. Life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So with this energy that's taking place the next few days, make sure you take some time out to rest. Take some time out to recalibrate. Get back your energy. That's the energy of the hummingbird, is like reconnect to the things that uplift and recharge you. Charge up your battery. Some of you are just needing some time alone. The lizard is kind of like this solo dolo energy, so you might need some time just to have a break from society, people, shit like that. Just have some downtime and recharge. Council of Light, right? Divine orchestration and helpers in the subtle realm. So things that are happening currently, there's some divine orchestration taking place. You may not see the full picture. You may not understand why these things are happening or why current things are taking place, but it's all going to unfold and it's all going to make sense. And you need to have trust in the bigger picture. That's the main message coming through from this card. So, and maybe even this reading is like that reminder of like, hey, return to that forgotten project, or pick up what you haven't finished, or even something that you used to love doing and then maybe you haven't done for a long time. I don't know, photography, drawing, singing, insert whatever. Those are the first thing that come to mind. It's like, if you haven't been doing that for some time, maybe you lost inspiration, maybe you're just not feeling it anymore, maybe it's time for you to pick that back up. Just saying. And maybe that message is part of this whole kind of divine orchestration. You're like, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to try and just see what happens. And then you end up falling back in love with that thing. And then who knows what you might create, or who knows where that might take you. So maybe that's part of this whole divine orchestration, which judgment is divine orchestration. So that's your message for this full moon. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out your other placements. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated. And I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Aquarius, let's see what messages get come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. All right, we have the star. Hey, that's your energy coming through, Aquarius. Talk about alignment. This is a really beautiful energy. This is about you really just staying true to your authentic self. This is about you healing and having trust. And this also is talking about recognition. So you could be receiving some sort of recognition as of lately or very soon. Recognition is coming your way. This is awesome energy to be in. And like I said, this is the energy of your sign. You're in your element. You're feeling positive. You're feeling inspired about the future. Feeling really hopeful about how things are going for you. It's awesome. It's like this full moon in Sagittarius seems to be really positive and uplifting and just like awesome for you. Like, I don't got much to say about that. I don't have much to add, except it's like good vibes all around, or you're stepping into a time of good vibes, good energy. Messages for Aquarius regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. We have the starfish and the otter. Oh, wow. Like, you are really stepping into your authenticity. We have the vulture at the bottom of the deck. You're crushing any doubts, any insecurities, any beliefs that you have that don't serve you. You are letting that shit go. You may have been really concerned about what other people may have thought about you, especially when it comes to, you know, your physical appearance or something to just do with the, like, superficial 3D, you know, what you wear, what you look like, what your hair looks like, the color of car you have, like, you know, something that's tangible, something like the material world, really being too concerned about that. And then it's like maybe this full moon in Sagittarius, you're realizing like, you know what matters is like what's on the inside. Am I a good person? And am I like loving and helpful? And like realizing what you physically look like and the material shit doesn't matter that much. It's what matters, like the soul, like, you know, like it's just a really beautiful energy that you are stepping into. And the otter is all about letting loose and having fun and being more lighthearted and playful. And it's also the energy of celebration. So there could be some sort of good news coming your way with this full moon in Sag, bringing lots of positivity and uplifting high vibe energy. And this is all about authenticity. So I love that for you. And you're really just realizing like, why do I care about people who like, why do I care about these people's opinions? Like, I don't even care about them anyways. Like, I don't even like these people. So why should I care about what they think about me, right? You're realizing, like, why do I put so much value in other people's opinions when I don't even like them? You know? So you're realizing some shit like that. And the full moon in Sag is helping you really tap into your most authentic self. We have the singer of healing, right? You're healing any beliefs that you had that aren't true. Bears of the future, stay present. Let me pull you a Work Your Light Oracle as well to go along with this. Yeah, there's just beautiful healing taking place. And the star is a very healing energy as well. Letting go, surrendering, forgiving, just really at peace. It just feels like, oh my god, there's too many cards. Spirit feels like you're just at peace, Aquarius. It feels nice. Especially since like your last couple readings were pretty heavy. You're coming out of that energy. Similar to Leo. Just gotta say. We have play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Wow. And that is the energy with the otter and the star. It's like, really, this is just a time for you to let loose, have fun, have time to play, lessen up that load. You know, Spirit is just telling you to enjoy. You gotta have the balance. Work, sure. Take some time out to rest and take some time to play and have fun. Spirit is telling you with this full moon in Sag, lighten up, pour yourself a drink, do something that you enjoy, do something that you love, do something that inspires you. And don't worry about if you look foolish or what are people going to think about me? I don't want to be judged. Who gives a shit? Why does it matter? Who cares? Do you like these people that are judging you anyways? No. So why does their opinion matter? It doesn't. You're realizing like, I got to give less fucks. That's your message, Aquarius. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. If this resonated, let me know. Be sure to check out your other placements, and I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching. Pisces, let's see what messages they come through for you regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. What do my Pisceans need to know? Show me clearly. We got the Hermit coming out. The Hermit's been making an appearance. I think it's like the 4th time this card's shown up throughout these full moon readings. Excuse me. You need to take some time to go inwards, to reflect, to spend some time doing a little introspection, go inwards, calm the mind. There's some messages that need to come through to you, but you need to be receptive and you need to calm the mind, quiet the mind, need some silence, need some solo time. Maybe spend some time journaling or meditating, something like that, where you can really just be in tune with yourself so that the messages can come through to you much easier and more flowing. This is the energy of Virgo. You could be connecting with a Virgo. You may have Virgo in your natal chart, but this is all about really connecting to your own inner guidance, your own inner truth, and spending some time doing a little bit of reflection, a little bit of introspection. This full moon can be a very introspective time for you, and you might get a lot of clarity if you integrate this energy. So let's see what other messages need to come through for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. We have the oyster. Okay, the oyster, let me pull a fairy message to go along with that. The oyster is the element of water. It talks about your gifts and abilities. Maybe you've been keeping your gifts and abilities hidden, or you've been really shy, or it's almost like you've been kind of keeping yourself closed off because you're afraid of what others could think of you. Similar message that came through in Aquarius's read, except you're learning to not give so many fucks. Similar message that came through Aquarius. So if you have any Aquarius placements, you may want to listen to their reading. But we have Spirit Dancer coming out. It's like you have these gifts and abilities, Pisces, and it's time that you share them with the world. It's time that you put yourself out there. You've been sitting on these gifts. You've been keeping quiet, trying to stay all humble and like, oh, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. I don't want to like be egotistical. I don't want to boast about it and like annoy people with this. So I'm just going to keep this quiet. I'm not going to like let anybody know. I'm just going to move in silence. And it's time that you share your gifts with the world. It's time that you, what's that saying? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. It's time for you to be the squeaky wheel so you can get the grease that you deserve, okay? Can't be a quiet little mouse if you want to get to places in this world. You gotta be loud and demand what you want, right? Spirit Dancer talks about really letting go of any restrictions, any rules, anything that's been kind of keeping you stuck or restraints or held back. It's time for you to break the rules. It's time for you to have fun. So like if you are some sort of artist, right? You might be like, oh, I never use those colors just because it's not my style, or I don't use those tools. I don't fucking know. A terrible example. I can't seem to think of an example right now. Basically, if you've been putting certain rules or restrictions on yourself, it's time to remove them. It's time to let them go. It's time to break the rules. It's time to do things differently. It's time to switch up the energy. It's time to have fun. It's time to be playful and creative and just like let loose. Remove those restrictions, okay? It's time to go against the rules. Go against the rules, Pisces, all right? You've been holding yourself back for too long. You've been keeping yourself, your gifts, your talents, and abilities locked away. Oh, what if people judge me for it? What if people think it's weird? Oh, I'm just going to act proper and polite. It's like, no, that's not who you are. If you're not proper and polite, then stop pretending to be proper and polite and start showing up who you truly are, you know? Be true to you. Let loose, have fun. And also another message, perfection is the killer of creativity. So stop that. Knock it off. No such thing as perfect anyways. And there's always room for improvements, if I can speak. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the full moon in Sagittarius. Full moon in Sag is really just helping you have more fun, let loose, be more creative, and really just stepping into your truest form. Oh, right, finally, we have take a break, life's work. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. This card's been making an appearance too. So take some time to rest. Take some time to recalibrate your energy. I think this came out for Capricorn. someone else. Some of you are like, again, that's like breaks the rules. It's like, oh, well, I can't rest, or I can't sleep in, or I can't do this, or I can't do that because of the rules. It's like, fuck the rules. Break it for a day. Call in sick to work. I'm just kidding. But hey, if you got some sick days you can use up. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but allow yourself to rest, okay? Take a break. This is not a marathon. This is not a race. This is your life. This is a journey, and there's no need to rush, and you need to slow down. And Spirit is telling you, slow down. Stop putting so much pressure on you. Take a break. Take a breather. Take a break. A break. Life's been a bricky breck. Oh my god, you guys. I'm like, this is the last fucking reading for today. I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I did 12 signs and 3 main June readings, so my words are like gone. Communication out the window. But yeah, Spirit is telling you, take some time to rest. Take some time for some solo time. Loosen those restrictions. Loosen those rules. Bend the rules. Shape the rules. Break them a little bit. Have fun. And show your gifts with the world. Instead of keeping it hidden. Instead of keeping it quiet or silent. Or trying to just like sit all pretty and proper. It's like, be you. Have fun with it. And stop caring so much about what other people think. Okay? Alright, Pisces, that's what I got for you. Let me know if you enjoyed. Make sure you check out your other placements. And comment down below if this resonated. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.